And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
On the return, the Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
First carry now for David Montgomery. 5 yards on the game's first play, 2nd down.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
And nearly an interception here on their opening drive. But instead, 3rd down.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
And the catch is made by Riley Ridley. And he will have the Bears' first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 14 yards into Chicago, 1st down.
Chicago.
Now a run with Montgomery. And no room that time, getting it to about the 46. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Only gets 3 yards there on the heels of the 1-yard pickup. Sets up 3rd and 6.
And it's 3rd down.
From the gun, it's Carr. Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in. Touchdown, Chicago!
Complete.
Riley Ridley, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Bears have taken the early lead.
Extra point.
Well, that's how they envisioned it, get the football to start the game and score it.
And I don't know if that was scripted.
Kick is good.
Was it an audible? Or was it just a play call that they had in their pocket? No matter what, they had the right call on against the right defense, and they end up in the end zone.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Now Jackson on 1st down. Trying to get it to Robinson, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Bashaud Breeland. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
A gain of 6 there on 1st.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5.
First and goal.
That goes for a gain of 31. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
A gain of 3 brings up 2nd and goal.
They'll run for it with Montgomery. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. David Montgomery, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Bears will add on into their lead. And he'll bang that one through.
Makes the score Bears 14, Eagles nothing.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Taking it about the 1. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. A quick throw into the hands of Rager. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there.
Complete to Jalen Rager.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Zero hesitation that time. That was get ball, throw ball.
Yeah, it turned into a smoke route. If you see the coverage off the receiver, doesn't matter whether you call it a run or not. Just take the ball, get it out to her.
And this is going to be an Eagles first down as the tackle made it about the 43-yard line. 11 yards there, first down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Throwing is Jackson. Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line.
2 more yards.
A well-executed 22-yard gain.
First down.
And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down.
38-yard line.
To throw is Jackson. He's going to fire one deep left sideline. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. Jackson. And that's going to be caught. It's Rico Gafford.
Jackson's
going to be a gain of 15 on the play, and that'll make it 3rd down.
It's a gain of 15 yards and leads to 3rd down.
Let's set a tone, fellas. Let's set a tone.
Jackson from the shotgun. Brings up 4th down. Solid coverage by the Bears D.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs. Able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. From the gun, Jackson. And that is going to be incomplete. The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th. And the Bears will get the football back. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Carr. He'll get that complete to his tight end, Cole Kmet. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. First down, here's the run with Montgomery. And across the midfield stripe into Eagle territory.
Number 32.
8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up
on the carry, it's Montgomery. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
Now, that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater. He just made a great play there.
On 3rd down, Patterson. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
Just about every coach we talk to says the crowd shouldn't affect us. That shouldn't be an issue. And then the next breath they talk about taking the crowd and taking them out of the game by picking up first downs and keeping them at bay. I think we just saw an example of that there, didn't we?
Important to do, especially early in the game like they have. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
2nd and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy.
Now Montgomery. And he'll bring this one inside the 35. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. The Bears on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This time it's 3rd and 3. They'll run it. Here's Montgomery. And he's got room. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. That's good for 21 yards and a first down.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
A very quick pass to Ridley. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
8 yards.
That was the 8th play of the drive, so a somewhat fitting pickup of 8 yards. On 2nd down, Montgomery. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature at the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown.
Complete to
Keyshawn Johnson with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Bears will extend their lead. And it is now 21-0.
makes the score Bears 21, Eagles nothing.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave him great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
Now a carry for Sanders. Breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. And he's into the clear. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Miles Sanders, 76 yards. And the Eagles make some inroads here on that deficit. What an excellent run, and from the beginning. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And now off to the races down the right side. And he'll get into the end zone as the two-point conversion is successful.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
That'll be taken about a yard deep. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
The Bears take over 1st and 10. At their own.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. The partner just looking at some of the struggles they've had this season. The playoffs are not in their future. As they start to peer toward the offseason, what moves might they make?
I think the running back position, and I know we talk all the time about the NFL being a passing league, but the teams that run the ball effectively, they're the ones that go deep into the playoffs and go to the Super Bowl. They have to upgrade here. And you and I both know in recent years in the draft, people have shied away from taking a runner early, but if there's that special one there, I say they go get him.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Johnson the intended target, but it'll be second down.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. So now 3rd and 10. A big play to start the drive, but nothing since. Trying to get it to Robinson, and it's intercepted. Darius Slay with a pick. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. Unfortunately for him, if last week was any indication, we knew a pick was coming at some point. Last week it was interception after interception, and here we go again.
We actually quit counting last week at a certain point because I thought I was going to run out of fingers, all right, because I'm not all that skilled as a mathematician. But you're right. It felt like a matter of time, and you got to think the guys on defense, they couldn't wait for this opportunity after what they saw on tape.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
On second down, it's Sanders. And a minimal gain here as he's up to about the 47-yard line.
Sanders, the ball carrier.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
And they'll go jet sweep to try to pick it up. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. It's a 7-yard gain and good enough to move the chains.
Well, we've seen running backs in today's NFL get involved in the passing game. Maybe it's about time more receivers like that get involved in the running game.
And that is something we are seeing more and more in this league, no question about it. That wasn't the biggest of gains. That was enough to get them a first down, and it continues to test the defense. They have to think on every play about who might end up with the ball.
They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
This defense is really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense going to have to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
Watch the screen. 19 right. 53, Mike. Come on, boy. Come on, boy. Hurt. Don't be scared of it.
And now Jackson will look to throw it. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
52, undercrush. Let's go.
They're going to try the jet sweep on 3rd and long. And he gets this only to the 44-yard line. Not near enough to keep the drive alive. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down.
Defensively, they had that one pretty well figured out.
Yeah, and one of the things about this play, it can be even more effective when you run a lot of motion, and there's plenty of times you don't hand it off.
From the gun, it's Jackson.
Open man, it's Rager. He's got it.
And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. 4th down, no problem. 19 yards that time, but now it's 1st and 10.
5-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. That's a gain of 13 as they try to whittle away at this 13-point deficit.
Man, these guys may not win this ball game, but you certainly can't fault the effort of this man here today. He's been a real thorn in their sides all afternoon. And that last carry puts him over the 100-yard mark.
Throwing now, Jackson on 1st down. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
2nd and 6.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Facing a 2nd and 6 from the 8.
And now he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Tyree Jackson, his first touchdown on the year. And the Eagles have cut it back within a score.
CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the second quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the first quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the second. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And Patterson will not return it. It comes out to the 25.
25-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
Oh, he can't hang on. That was a dream chance for any D lineman to possibly get a pick. But instead it falls down incomplete.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Carl try it again on 2nd down. Eluding the pressure right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. He was trying to keep his eyes downfield. Nobody came open.
He's trying to do everything that he had been taught, right? Every bit of the technique. But if no one's open, there is no technique except make sure you hold on to the ball as you go to the ground when you're getting sacked.
On 3rd down, Patterson. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. On 4th down, here's Jamie Gillen on to punt. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. 42-yard punt, 6 on the return. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Inside of a minute left in the half. Does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do, or I guess don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does, but what influences me even more is who I've got running my football team out on the field and the weapons around him.
And the pressure will get to him. He goes down. Now there is a flag on the play, but this looks like holding on the offense. They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. Play action. It's Jackson. That's caught. It's DeMarcus Robinson. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1.
At the 30-yard line.
Second and 7.
Now Jackson. That's into the hands of Gafford, complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left.
Intended for Dallas Goedert. Incomplete. It's 2nd down and 10.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10.
Watch the pass. 53 at the mic.
Throwing again. Jackson. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock.
Rico Gafford, the intended target.
And it's 3rd down. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the 2nd quarter. Final play of the half here. It's Jackson. And Robinson with a big catch.
And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And with 1 second left, they get the timeout. And they'll have a chance to kick the field goal before intermission.
Sometimes I need a check. Not the sneakers, but the ones that make you watch your step. Your chain, name, how about your...
So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit.
A 29-yard attempt.
And this has no chance. It's no good. Well wide to the left. So we've come upon halftime here in Week 17. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando. That's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, the final 2 quarters of the NFL regular season are upon us as the second half of Week 17 is underway.
And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And they've got to be a little bit frustrated about that last drive, missed field goal.
Always hurts a team because, you know, you've put something out there, you've given yourself a chance, you're in range, and the ball doesn't go through the post. But it's not something to panic about, I don't believe. Just keep playing and keep going.
Call that a very strong gain of 24. They'll run. It's Sanders. And some room to roam now. Defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Miles Sanders with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Eagles are now just an extra point away from grabbing the lead.
I deserve that. It's time to learn that. Mess around and put that thing up where you burn that. 6 figures every year, yeah, earn that. At the front of the
Elliott on for the extra point. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And he is not going to get to the goal line. The defense keeps him out of the end zone, and as a result, that's going to keep this game tied.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here.
A short kick taken at the 18. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game. We'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Got to wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You got everything going your way. You've probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan's showing you.
And now the ball's out. Carr lost it. Fumble. Able to fall on it, but look where they recovered it. That's a big loss.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
3rd and long. It's Carr. And he gets this one to Ridley complete. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. They'll get 19 out of this, but it will still bring up a 4th down.
4th down.
Here's Jamie Gillen now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And this one will wind up being down just outside of that 20-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
Watch the twist, watch the twist. Alert 3, alert 3. Alert 3. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Throwing on 1st down, it's Jackson. And he'll let one go deep for Howard. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
Similar to a shooter in basketball who just connected on the previous shot. They run another set for him on the next play. Now, we had a guy who made the catch. They tried to get the big one downfield, but came up empty.
And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 11 yards there, 1st down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. And it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice 1st down. Drive keeps moving.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another 1st down. It will. What makes a draw play like that successful?
Well, we did see where he made the first wave miss, and that was a big part of it. But a lot of it is just being actors back there, making the defense think it's going to be a pass.
53's the Mike, 53. Let's stay 19. Stop, check. Mike, 53.
Jackson on 1st down. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. Brandon Graham in there to get him. And on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him.
At the 36-yard line.
To try again after the sack. Jackson, he's got Dallas Goedert, his tight end, over the middle. And this is picked up by the Bears. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line.
Covered by Chicago.
Obviously, you got to hold on to the football, but I've got to give credit to the defense there. Good job of knocking it free.
Yeah, because a lot of the time we just blame the offensive players for not taking care of it. How about the effort of the defensive players knowing that guys are going to, and if they're good, anticipate the contact coming and try and cover up the football. And they still find...
And that's caught inside the 30. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Give him 32 on the play. Montgomery down to the 25.
Number 32.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Tackled at the 25-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Working from the gun, it's Carr. And, boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, it's Carr. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
So good kick there to polish off the drive with 3 points.
Yeah, coaches always talk about finishing a drive with a kick. 2 of them give you points, either an extra point or, in this case, a field goal.
And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10. At their own.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And last time they coughed it up, led to a field goal. They're fortunate that it only led to a field goal, but still, they're not happy about it.
Could you sense the relief, though? when they only gave up the field goal, and they were able to trot back out on the field and start this drive. A little more pep in their step because they didn't cost their team a touchdown. But they know they've got to do it a lot better than they did on the last possession.
The coach will just be relieved, though, if they recoup with a score here, right?
I think the coach will be ecstatic to see them pick themselves back up and now take it downfield and punch in the end zone without turning it over.
From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive.
Mike, 53. 53, Mike. 19, 18.
Quick strike out wide by Jackson. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. It's an Eagles first down on a gain of 11.
First and 10 at the
Here's Jackson. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 47-yard line.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Jackson, left side here to Sanders. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A gain there of 30 big ones.
He was not the primary target. They expected to get the ball downfield. Instead, checked it down. An old coach of mine used to say to us all the time, when they check it down, that should end the down. In this case, though, he foiled that in a big way and turned it into a...
And the ball is knocked out. And I think the Bears have recovered. They have.
Whenever I see a team turn it over on back-to-back drives, fumbles on their last two, I know one person's blood pressure who is starting to rise, and that's the head coach.
Absolutely. And when's it going to go down? When they stop fumbling?
When they stop fumbling and after he's assessed the game film, and only if they manage to win the game.
To Montgomery to begin the drive. Takes this to the 27. Give him 4 yards.
Montgomery, the Bears.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
From the 27th, Carr.
He'll get that complete to his tight end, Komet.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39.
A gain of 12.
For a tight end, he's got good straight line speed, and on that route, he's often the guy that gets overlooked. Nice job there finding him in stride for really good yardage.
Throwing on first down is Carr. And he will find Ridley. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. It's a pickup of 12. Second play in a row with a 12-yard gain. They'll run on first down. It's Montgomery. And despite the good footwork, he'll be hit and dropped shy of the 45. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Well, sometimes as a running back, you've got to be able to improvise when the hole's not where you expect it to be. But in this case, there wasn't any improvisation that he could do that was going to work. Kind of like if you're trying to be a comedian on open mic night at the Improv and you run into a tough crowd.
One quarter remains here as the regular season starts to wind down. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. On 2nd down now, it's Patterson. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Give him 14 on that one and a first down. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
At the 29-yard line.
They run. Montgomery. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line.
He was brought down.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. From the gun, Carr. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, we always talk about how you got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
He's checking, he's checking, he's checking.
Carr to throw for it on 4th down.
Open man is Kmet, the tight end.
And he will be knocked down hard, but he will have the first down.
A gain of 4 yards.
Felt compelled to go for it there on 4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They got it done.
And there's always a lot of pressure on a 4th down call. Doesn't matter the distance. You still have to get it done, as you noted, and they did.
On 1st down, it's Montgomery. And he's going to get this one down inside the 15. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
If you can keep getting gains like that, Charles, with the lead here in the 4th quarter, I mean, keep running it, right?
No doubt about it, but what the offense coordinator has to do is understand. They're going to continue to stack the line of scrimmage. What runs do you have in your arsenal that'll work against a stacked box and continue to move the ball?
Running the jet sweep with Ridley. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go.
Gain on the play brings up 3rd down.
To throw, it's Carr. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
So decision time now, because a field goal keeps it a 1-score game. What are you thinking?
Well, I'm looking at the down and distance, and that's where the issue comes in. It's not short enough that it's a no-brainer and you go for it. You have to analyze this one. To me, you take the field goal, take the points. I don't think you want to risk coming away with nothing.
They'll go for it. It's Carr. This is Johnson. He's got it. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal. They'll run with Montgomery. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1.
Short of the goal.
Well, Brandon, we always know that once you score 1 touchdown, you're without a doubt. And so far today, he's got 1, but was denied as he tried to get the 2nd one.
They try again with Montgomery. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears. David Montgomery, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon as the Bears push further out in front. Extra point attempt to follow here. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Makes the score Bears 31, Eagles 21.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Now this will make it into the end zone. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the 4th quarter. This drive becomes very critical.
And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a 1st down. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Jackson going to tuck it down on the option.
He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
Boy, 30 more yards and another first down.
You know, as a defensive guy, I don't normally do this, Brandon, but a tip of the cap to the offensive coordinator. Design quarterback run at this stage of the fourth quarter when I expected him to throw the ball, and he got a first down.
Yeah, trailing this stage of the fourth quarter. Picked up the first, stopped the clock too.
Yeah, sometimes there's some guts in play calling when you go against the grain because you know you could easily be criticized if it doesn't work out.
A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's second down.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 22.
Jackson from the shotgun. And he can't hang on. That's definitely going to be one he wishes he had back. Incomplete in the end zone.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
On 3rd down, Jackson into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Eddie Jackson picks it, and a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Both defenses have had their struggles, but they've been good enough to get them this lead, and another nice play there to help preserve the lead.
It's been a game of punch, counter punch, hasn't it? All throughout. But this time, the big swing was taken, and it didn't land. Nice play by them on defense.
They'll go to Montgomery to try to wind some clock. And this is going to double their room to maneuver, able to get it from the 5 to the 10-yard line. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
Again, they'll go ground with Montgomery. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. 16 yards, a first down.
At carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 25-yard line.
57, Mike, 57. Here we go, dude. Here it comes. Here it comes. Bang, 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 bang.
On 2nd down, it's Patterson, and he is not going to go anywhere. They're going to get to him behind the line, and that is going to get us to the 2-minute warning.
And it's 3rd down.
So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. This is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. Once more, they turn to Patterson, and he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the first down marker. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ballgame. Here's Jamie Gillen now as he's on to punt for Chicago. His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. Taken from just outside the 30.
So a good punt, but a solid 12-yard return.
And out will come the offense as they take over.
Their own 43-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And the interception last time on the opponent's side of the field, certainly not what they wanted.
Put it mildly, that is so frustrating because that signifies there's a drive going on. You're in good spot. Great place to run some of your best offense. Instead, they turn the ball over.
They turned the ball over last time. See if they can avoid doing it here.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 50.
From midfield now, here's Jackson.
And this one complete to Gafford.
And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Demarcus Robinson, the intended target on that one.
And it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 11.
Throwing now is Jackson. Throwing the out route and complete. That's Robinson. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game.
10 at the 29-yard line.
Whether it's a touchdown or a field goal, whatever it is, they need to score quickly here on 1st down. Now Jackson. And a quick throw here, that's complete. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. They go play action now. Jackson. This one hauled in, and again it's Robinson. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. 18 yards on each of the last 2 plays, and they're picking up big chunks now. They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. Jackson going to throw quickly here, complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Rico Gafford, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Eagles are back within a score. Won't be enough, but here's a final chance at the extra point. The kick up and good, but they remain a field goal short as they wind up dropping this one by 3. One side, if you try to take away something positive from this game, they play to the final whistle, getting the touchdown there on the last play. But still,
I'd say give them points for positivity. I like that. That part is good. But I often wonder, when the game is settled and the clock is run out, do we really need to kick the extra point? It doesn't make any sense to me. I know that people explain before, well, you got to play it all the way through. Come on, this thing was done.
So for Chicago, they do finish things out with a victory here in the final week, but the victories were few and far between as they'll end the year 5-11. And by just about all accounts, not the type of year they were hoping to have. Meanwhile, for the Eagles, despite the loss here, they're going to wind up with a very good 11-5 overall mark. And they'll get their shot at playoff football as they'll be on the road next week as a wild card. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA